far as going with the colored, no.
School desegregation took a very long time in America now, but none as complicated as Dallas, Texas. Of course, people were very adverse to desegregation, full stop, right? They didn't want it to happen. So there was a lot of litigation after Brown versus Board of Education in Texas to try to stop desegregation. It involved the courts, it involved personal lawsuits, it involved a variety of different plans in order to make sure that schools couldn't desegregate. Now, fortunately, they all failed, but desegregation still went into place and it was still difficult to desegregate the schools throughout Dallas, Texas. It all started in 1961. The Dallas School Board implemented a stair-step plan to desegregate schools, but a lot of schools were like, bump that. We're gonna stay segregated. Then in 1967, Dallas schools said that they were officially desegregated. Then in 1970, a parent by the name of Sam Tasby filed a lawsuit that said Dallas schools were still segregated. And then in 1971, a judge said, yeah, she's right. Dallas schools are still segregated. Now, the lawsuit saying that Dallas schools were still segregated went up until 2017. And there's still a thought process that Dallas is still running a segregated school system. But in 1971, parents were interviewed about the desegregation of Dallas schools. Both white parents and black and white students were interviewed about what they thought about the schools in Dallas, Texas being desegregated. And this is what they had to say.
This is Betty Brown's first day at Pinkston, but rather than coming on the bus, her mother brought her.
Right.
Why?
We didn't know where to catch the bus at.
Are you nervous about Betty's being here?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it's always the first time.
What about you, Betty? Are you nervous?
Uh-huh.
Have you had a chance to talk to any of the kids yet?
No.
What are you nervous about?
No, nothing. I've been in a new school that I don't even know.
Do you think it'll be a long time before Pinkston becomes your school rather than just a school you're attending?
Yes.
More so than if you were at an all-white school?
No.
That doesn't bother you?
No.
Does it bother you, Mrs. Brown?
You mean about it being an all-colored school? No.
Do you think it's bothering many of the parents?
Yes, definitely. Oh, it bothers me that my kid has to change the district, is all. As far as going with the colored, no.
Well, it might be all right. I think the same thing, too.
You think it's going to be okay?
I don't.
Why not?
I don't. Because the first day that I went out there, well, we had a scramble, But it was okay.
You expecting a scramble today?
Well, not so far, but I think I'll make it. A little, I hope.
Does it bother you to be riding a bus?
No.
You think most of the kids are going to go to school today, or are they going to stay home and wait and see what happens?
I think most of them will go today. It'll be all right, just as long as there don't be no trouble.
You're going to Skyline now, right?
Righteous.
What do you think about this busing thing?
Well, I think we'll make it the first few days, but the rest of them will be kind of tough.
Why is that?
Well, some of the students are hanging out to see how things going on, and most of them are troublemakers.
The ones who are hanging out?
Yeah,
So when they start coming to school, you think it's going to get bad?
yeah, I'm pretty sure it will.
What do you expect?
There's going to be a lot of fighting.
Are you concerned for your daughter, or is she concerned?
Well, I'm concerned for her, and I think she's concerned for her education.
Laverne just talked to your mother, and she said you're a little concerned, are you?
I'm very much concerned.
Why?
Because I want to be sure and very, I want to be very sure about this here, and I want them really know what they're doing. And I think that it will work out if everybody cooperate together, because this is not their probably first time. You got to be together sometime, and I don't think it's no problem if everybody cooperate.
Well, I haven't understood yet exactly what it is you're concerned about.
Oh, well, I'm concerned about my schoolmates and everything, and I'm concerned about how we'll be treated and everything like that. And very much concerned about the education what we're going to receive. And
Are you concerned about your education?
concerned about my education. Very much.
Okay, thank you.
How long do you think it'll take before Pinkston becomes their school instead of a school they're going to?
Well, as soon as they start, because it's not hard here. I think they'll make friends real fast. I think they will.
How long will it be before Pinkston becomes your school?
I don't know.
How long will it be before Pinkston becomes your school rather than just a school you're attending?
Now, because it doesn't matter what school you go to, it's going to be the same. You get your education just the same. So I say it's my school now because I'm fixing to enroll now, and it'll be my school.